Hello everyone. Uh, Scripting a video currently, and it's taken a good while to finish and edit the way I want it to. There's a lot of things that I have to address. So, be patient. It should be probably within the next week uploaded to my channel. It's pretty long, so I don't know how I'm going to handle the editing and all that, but I'll figure that out when I get there. For now, I want to just make a quick video on this whole herbivore men phenomenon that's occurring in Japan, and there's a video related to it in the description box that I just watched. And I gotta admit that I find this whole phenomenon unfolding in Japan pretty fascinating, and I actually admire these men, these herbivore men over there in Japan. Now, when watching this, of course, as Western men, we generally don't take to traditionally feminine things, and there's a heavy emphasis in this video on how these Japanese men are adopting traditionally feminine practices, but it seems to make them happy. And although some of these guys look downright androgynous, if you ask me, who am I to judge any of that? If it makes them happy, then I'm happy for them. What you'll notice if you look at these gentlemen in these videos, these herbivore men, is that when you look beyond, the fact that they do traditionally feminine things, there was an excerpt that talked about how there's a new pudding being marketed to men, and I guess in Japan it's traditionally not acceptable for men to even admit that they like sweet things. So, I don't understand that, but whatever. When you look past all that, when you look past the androgyny, when you look past the feminine mannerisms of these men, and when you look really at their body language and how they choose to express themselves and the calm, stress-free demeanor that they exhibit, what you'll notice is that these men look a good deal more happy than the average married man you'll see walking down the street in America or in the UK or anywhere in the West, pretty much. These men look a lot more content with life. They look a lot more at ease. And, the video concludes, or the conclusion of the video is essentially them talking about all sorts of demographic collapse porn, where they say, well, these men aren't reproducing. These men aren't spending money as lavishly as they used to. And of course, that's because these herbivore men have really no interest in sex or women in general. And I just find the whole thing fascinating, and I really like to see instances where men just like men going their own way are doing here in the States and throughout the Western world, really, where men are just rejecting the constraints that society put on us. And this is something that I'm going to talk about in depth in my new video. This is going to be the concept of reclaiming our humanity as men. And I think it's extremely important to start talking about not, what we're going to do for women, what we're going to do for society, but how we're going to reclaim our humanity and our sovereignty. So, again, watch this video and tell me what you guys think. Comment. And I just want to applaud the men in Japan and extend a salute of brotherhood to our friends over there in the East. Thanks for listening.